Okay, back again. So, uh, before I woke, I was in some kind of dreamlike labyrinth with a glowing specter. Let's go with that. With how hard you hit the ground, I'm surprised that's all you saw. It's Algren. There are other cast-offs. Calisage. Dozens, hundreds, who can say? Your sire has been doing this for several centuries. Although, with this Algren, although if all of them were born the same way you claim to have been, it's a wonder any of them survive. If falling from the sky didn't kill me, is there anything that can? Spoiler alert, probably any basic enemy in this game. Probably. Calisage, an excellent question. Having seen your regenerative abilities in action, I suspect they are primarily physical and regrowth. If that's the case, you'd be unable to survive most varieties of psychic or molecular decomposition, disintegration, conflagration, and so forth. Degenerative diseases could pose a problem, and I know of several entities capable of psychotic destruction. As she speaks, a vision flashes into your mind. It's not yours exactly. Somehow, you know this is a memory of the Changing Ones. Changing entities. You are in a dark room lit by a myriad of blinking lights and holograms from the many machines around you, or many machines surrounding you. What about a body that can withstand the sorrow's attacks? Says a voice. It seems to be coming from one of the machines. No, you reply. The thing has no respect for barriers of any kind, physical, temporal, psychic. This is the only way. With a series of gestures, you bring up an image of a crystalline pod. If the resonance chamber works, it will give us the power to stop the sorrow's hunt once and for all. We just need to find the right focal point, a catalyst. The memory fades. Calistige is still talking. You realize that the device you saw in the memory is identical to the one behind you now. It looks just like the Spectre had described it, a transparent sarcophagus inside a crystalline dome, with mechanical arms arrayed around it on a metal ring. Unfortunately, the dome is shattered and the sarcophagus is cracked, and one of its arms is in pieces on the floor. Whatever its function, it clearly needs a repair. Calisage, or flesh-eating viruses. One presumes disfigurement by the ironed wind would likewise be devastating enough to... Algren, I think he gets the point, Calistige. Well, obviously they did not see the vision at all. So one is, I saw a vision myself at another time and place just now. You didn't see it too, did you? No, they probably didn't. Do either of you know anything about the sorrow? Let's go. Do either of you know how to fix the crystal chamber there? So let's see if they know anything about the sorrow. Because I mean, the thing's after me, and it has tentacles, so it probably doesn't have the best plan for us. So yeah, something after you with tentacles, probably not good. Algren, I've had my share of sorrows, but never the sorrow. What's that? A disease? Calisage, her mouth compresses in a tight line. I know nothing about it. That seems odd. Okay. Let's go. Do either of you know how to fix the crystal chamber there? Quest received. Fallen to earth. Here we go. Algren chuckles, then firm and certain he says, not likely, though it might not be impossible. You will need people with the appropriate knowledge. I'm sure that the cult of the changing god will hold the answer. Alright. Calisage. Her distaste is evident in the expressions of her echoes, though the face of the one in the lead remains carefully impassive. You turn to the insane to help a newborn. Where's your judgment, Algrin? I would take him to the Order of Truth. The Order of Truth, this is Algrin. Are you mad? They would sooner take us apart. Let's find out who are these two groups. So we're gonna go with Order of Truth first, and then Order of the Cult of the Changing One. And then I'll probably go with I figure this out on my own, unless like one of these guys are like clearly better than the others. Kalisich, knowledge seekers, they'll learn to try to wrest secrets from the hearts of the prior worlds. They gather in the city to exchange their findings and help humanity to build a brighter future. She smiles brightly. Our friend Algrin here was once one of them. Algrin. Frauds, quacksalvers, and charlatans. They don't have all the answers, and I'd not trust them with the Changing One's secrets. Kalisich, you're just angry that they couldn't help you with yours. Her voice echoes tinkle laughter? Tinkle laughter? Okay, just light laughter. Alright. But I'm being too cruel, dear Algrin. Let us take our new friend to the Order. What's the cult? Let's find out the cult. Algrin, despite what she says, they're not insane. They're eccentrics. She laughs, but he soldiers on. They're worshippers of, well, of you or your sire, the Changing One. They devote their lives to understanding your kind. Oh, alright. Your kind. Alright. I have some other questions. Do I have other questions? Of course, dear. Thank you for your help. I'll figure this out on my own. Farewell. That seems like the harder one. Who did you say could fix the chamber again? What should Kalisich, the Order of Truth, dear? I'll gladly take you. Or the cult. You know what? The Order sounds like the better option, so we're gonna go the complete opposite direction. Algrin, will you take me to the Cult of the Changing One? Let's do it. This game's already weird off the wall. Let's break through that wall. See what's beyond. Let's do that. Algrin, a wise choice. Your worshippers aren't likely to cut you apart, and they're sometimes fools, but they collect knowledge and data. They'll tell you more than you care to know about whoever you are. They could give you good counsel. Kalisich, she sniffs and gives Algrin an nasty glare. Good counsel? The best counsel is to come with me. I'll accompany the two of you. When you change your mind, you'll need an introduction to the Order of Truth. Algrin, fine, we'll both go, but don't be surprised when Kalisich leaves you broken in a ditch with your purse empty, while she laughs it off as a good experiment. Wow, the two of them friends or like what? Kalisich, suspicious as always, Algrin. Child, the world is an exciting place, but it is full of dangers. Rest assured, one of us will get you safely to where you need to be. I'll be right behind you. A sunny smile across her faces. Scan thoughts. I shudder to think what Algrin might do to the child. Okay, so she clearly doesn't... They clearly don't really trust each other, but she doesn't trust him. What's in it for you? Let's just go. Let's just head out, get over, find out what's going on. All right, let's go. You've gained your first companions. They will follow the last cast-off and can be controlled during a crisis. You can speak to them about their past and take advantage of their unique abilities and skills. Companions have their own motivations and personalities, and depending on the choices you make, they may not follow you forever. You will find more companions who can join you as you travel through the ninth world. Exploration. Take this opportunity to explore your surroundings. You may find items, equipment, and more to assist you. When you are ready, you can leave the broken dome using the stairs to the northeast. Okay, let's interact with this. A mechanical arm lies on the floor, presumably broken during your fall. Sparks pour on the arm's shattered housing, filling the air with a greasy stench. Lower machinery, quick fingers, attempt to scavenge what you can. Tutorial effort. Okay, if you select a companion's portrait in the effort window, they can assist the last cast off, which is our main character, with some challenges. Your companion's stat pools are used instead of your own, and they may have different skills, abilities, and statistics that make the challenge easier. Companions cannot assist in a crisis and can only use their stats during their turn. Let's see here. Details. Yes, he knows about machinery. She, not so much. We're gonna go with good old out. Wait, 7? He has 2 points. 4. Okay, well, we're gonna use his points. Yeah, you fully depleted one of your stat pools, might, speed, or intellect. To recover your stat pools, you can find a place to sleep or use consumable items and ciphers. Cool, success. Taking care to avoid the sparks, you extract several handfuls of shiny trinkets and coin-like objects. You recognize their value at once. Such objects would be acceptable as shins, the informal currency in most regions of the world, so you gather them up and take them with you. So we got 20 bucks or 20 shins and spray flesh. Let's examine the housing. Its sharp-pointed apparatus, formerly topped the device, appears burnt out and useless, but the equipment in the base remains at least somewhat operational, and as a consistent stream of sizzling motes can attest. Let's leave the device alone. Sweet, we just got some stuff. Also, alright, okay, the walking is a little wonky, that I must say. It's a little loosey-goosey. Okay. Broken fragments of the domed ceiling are scattered on the floor. They appear to be made of transparent synth. Awesome. Okay, that sounds great. We're gonna loot this. Yes, take all of it. Interact. A slate black, unimpressive device hunkers before you. As you reach out to touch it, the triangles of light on its what? As you reach out to touch it, the triangles of light on its casing, blazes into life, and an image unfolds in your mind. A towering crystal arch rises over a jagged gray landscape. The air is dead and stifling, and there, at its emerald peak, the image collapses, leaving you to stare device's triangular array of lights. Command me, the device, or intelligence within it says, each word carefully etched with distaste. Who are you? What was that arch you showed me? What commands do you recognize? Show me that arch again. Who are you? Your command was not understood. The intelligence says with clear satisfaction, sounding for all the world like it understood the question but is choosing not to answer. Command me. Oh, this is a sassy robot. Alright. What commands do you recognize? The 3 lights throb irritably. Heated air sighs from the device's vents, and then a towering list of commands races through your mind. Far too fast to read, you rub your eyes, groaning, and the intelligence chortles. Command me, it says smugly. Slower, please. Now, what was that arch you showed me? Your command was not understood, the intelligence chuckles, its lights pulsing. Command me. Smashing. Kick the device as hard as you can. I'm gonna examine the outside of the device. An indignant hum rises from the intelligence's hinges as you examine its ancient casing. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. You step back. The hum fades away. Okay, show me the list of commands again slower, please. If anything, the list pours to your mind even faster than last time. Command me. The intelligence drawls. Smashing. Kick the device as hard as you can. We're gonna smash this thing. Success. The intelligence lights flutter an alarm just before your foot smashes into the base of the device. Something within goes crunch. Cell gating. Damaged, it gasps. A trio of lights focus on you with blinding intensity. All prisoners lost. Shuddering Loganvo. A hatch springs open near the dent you left with your foot, and the lights flicker off as you claim a hissing component from the device's smoking interior. A gained item, view shard. Yeah, that's right. Stupid machine. Don't disrespect. No disrespect. Although I'm pretty sure if it wasn't some like dumb operational machine, we might have to actually think about going into battle with it. Algren, you planned on breaking every machine in here. I mean, we probably need this chamber for later, but do we need that machine? Tiny glowing motes float through the interior of the tower. Each one is surrounded by a bunch of the smaller motes, like thousands of worlds circling their suns. Now this would be a game that would be hilarious to find a spelling error in. But the flexible tubes that are attached to the machine appear to be later additions. Someone coupled the device together, but its function is unclear. Although I would highly doubt it. Although, alright, we're going to leave area. This is our first taste of the actual outside world. Factors are status effects or conditions. They may be positive, negative. Status changes are indicated by these small colored arrows on characters. So this is what the outside world looks like.
I need to talk to you.
Oh, game saved. Okay. So he wants to talk. No, not leave area. Don't know what's going on there, but I'm gonna talk to Algren.
This is the reef of fallen worlds, kid. It's a dangerous place at the best of times. And with you lighting up the sky as you fell, well, we should get out of here as soon as possible.
Huh, okay. Why were you looking at me when you said that? Cal Stinch talking. Algren, I wasn't, he growls. Don't be so paranoid. But when she isn't looking, he raises his eyebrows at you knowingly. What makes the reef so dangerous? What's your story? What do you think of Cal Stinch? Can you tell me about your tattoos? They look almost alive. What do you think we should do next? I don't want your help anymore. Let's keep going, alright? What makes the reef so dangerous? Algren. The Numenera of the past are always dangerous, but there are other dangers too, some closer than others. Scan thoughts. I hate to think of what Calstitch might do to him if I weren't here. Good grief. Why would they hang out together if they hate each other so much? And if he's the changing one, maybe she's evil? I don't know. What are the Numenera? Algren, you want me to tell you? He laughs without mirth. The Numenera are all around you. Everything left over from the prior worlds. Saiga's Cliffs thrives by trading artifacts from ancient civilizations. Hells, you can't scoop a handful of earth without finding dirt from prior worlds mixed with it. Algren, Numenera is anything from prior worlds, but mostly we mean the stuff of value to us. A lot of the Numenera are just oddities, fancy trinkets with little real use, but sometimes you'll get a cipher that'll let you do something incredible. Artifacts are worth even more. A cipher will only do something once, but artifacts last a lot longer, though they can burn out at the most inconvenient times. He frowns. Not that it's ever happened to me. Of course, we've got no idea that most of this junk were originally intended for. In most cases, it doesn't really matter. Like, you might find what used to be a propulsion unit for a star chariot, but who the hell knows enough to build you the rest of it? Better to use it as a weapon or a power source. He scowls, frustrated about something. I bet we could remake the world if we knew a tenth of the secrets of the ancients, but most days it's just a challenge just to survive. What do you think of Calistine just like right next to her? A parasite disguised as a skull arc. Don't be surprised she betrays you before the day is done. Actually, that would be slow for her. Why were the two of you hanging out? What? Then why are you traveling with her? He clenches his mouth shut, and you can see his jaw muscles working. She said she could help me with the problem I had. We never seemed to get anywhere with my business, but found plenty of time for hers. Which, just like a whip sound. He looks at you square. He looks you square in the eye. It wasn't something I'd care to do again. Keep that in mind when you talk to her. Well, what can you tell me about your tattoos? And then we'll let's keep going. All right. Well, yeah. Let's see what he says about his tattoos. They're nothing. Call them a consolation if you must. He smiles grimly. Some call them by worse names, but that's because they had occasion to run afoul of these little snakes. He looks away. His line of questioning is clearly at an end. His thoughts revealed that it's my gift and curse. They remind me of it every day. Okay, so they give him like power or something. Or let's keep going, all right? About time. Let's talk to Calisage.
Your steps, child. This is not a place to walk lightly. There are dangers in the reef, both old and new.
I want to ask, who are all these echoes of you? They are me. We are part of each other, sisters across infinite realities. We share our experiences and power. What's that old saying? That experience brings wisdom? I must be the wisest person in Saga's cliffs, the wisest across countless worlds. Her laughter peals out. Wow, okay. So what do you think of Algren? Just like, they're just like right there next to you, and you're just like, hey, what do you think of the other person literally standing right there? And he's like, yeah, she's not that great. And then you turn to her and be like, what do you think of him right over there? Calisage, her lips pucker like she's tasting something foul. He's useful, she finally says. At least he was once. If that pompous lacknibber, okay, we gotta look out for some language in this game. Lacknibber. Nibber? Let's just go with lack. We'll just cut that other one. Forgive my language, dear. Finds one more fault with me. I expect my sisters will murder him in several realities. Finds one more fault with me. I expect. Oh, okay. She cocks her head to the side. There goes one now. Oh, okay. So basically, she doesn't like him, and oh, so you can view the whole rest of the text. Okay. Huh, so basically, if he ticks her off, then one of her other quote-unquote sisters that are flicking into this reality will kill him in their own. Let's keep going, alright? Of course, dear. What is this? Is this thing that's making that awful noise? Two floating cones whirl and spin delirious around each other, giggling like children being tickled. The air around them smells of sweet burning leaves. Sweet burning leaves, man. Alright. What are you? The cones continue whirling and laughing like entrapped dancers, giving no sign that they heard you. You know, we're gonna touch one. We're just gonna... Yep. Let's find out. Success! You managed to graze one of them with the tip of your finger. Roar! A voice says, and your vision is stolen from you. A moon hangs over you, but it's not the one you recognize. It's black and in a pearl white sky. Thick, flat asteroids orb it like petals in the wind. You feel questioning tendrils at your ankle, and the hot wind on your face smells of scorched hair and grief. Oh. So we just sort of... Oh, gain 2 XP. Your vision returns. The cones hang motionless for only a second before resuming a gaily dance. What are you for? The cones greet your question with a split second of hushed silence, followed by delighted peals of helpless giggling. Algren, they aren't for anything. They're just from one of the worlds for this one. Algren rubs a hand along his stubble jaw. Sometimes the Numenera will do something useful. Sometimes they'll turn you inside out. And sometimes they don't do a single thing that makes sense. Kalsij, I've often said the same thing about you, darling. Kalsij murmurs. We're gonna just leave them alone. You know, yes, we're just gonna leave them alone. Okay, so we could go... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Who do we have here? The music's picked up. Ooh, that bass. There we go. Quora. Let's hear what voice. Okay, Quora. As you step to what looks like the back of an enormous construct, 4 strangers approach you. In the lead is a wiry man with parallel scars running from the cheek to the collarbone on the left side of his face. He gives you a welcoming smile, pulling on gray gloves embedded with pulsing lights. He's about to say something when you notice Calistige. His thoughts reveal he's the star, or he came out of it. But what does Cal have to do with this? Yeah, we might call him Al and Cal. Just seriously. Okay. So he knows that I'm the one who fell. And he's not exactly... He's suspicious of Cal. Okay. Cora. Cal, I thought you sworn off trawling the reef. Found anything tasty? His eyes travel up and down both you and Algern. Or Al. We're just gonna call Algern Al, because it's gonna be easy enough. Algern. Yeah, what a name. His eyes travel up and down both you. Bro, I don't swing that way. Sorry, dude. You just say it. It's just like, hey, dude, I don't swing that way. Just let us pass, please. Calistige. Oh, Cal. Callie. We can call her Callie. That'd make her more distinct. I don't know what that is, but, anyway. Odds and ends, Quoro. Nothing that would interest you, I'm sure. Her words are calm, but she's gone quite still. Scan thoughts. What is he doing here? He has something up his sleeve. I know it. Calistige, is something wrong? Turn to Quoro. What do you want? May we pass? Let Quoro and Calistige talk. I'm gonna let them... I'm going to... Hey, what do you want? May we pass? What do you want? Quoro, right to the point this one, isn't he? I know most of the draft that scavenge the reef these days, but it's a rare pleasure to see a new face. His smile is disarming. All I want is information. A falling star landed near here not long ago. I don't suppose you were around to see it? Algren, I don't trust them. Algren hisses into your ear, but loud enough that Calistige can hear too. Any friend of hers is a cheat, a killer, or both. Calistige, what does that say about you, dear? She gives Al a venomous smile. Killer or not, she whispers, Quora is not a man who could be trusted with unvarnished truth. Tread lightly. Nice scars. Nice scars, bro. How'd you get them? What are those gloves for? Where did this star land? It wasn't a star, truth. I fell from the sky. There was no star. Deception, I'll be honest with you. I saw the star, but I don't know where it landed. You're in my way. Move, or I'll make you move. What are those gloves for? Where did the star land? I'm just gonna be like an idiot. Just like, well, if I knew that, I wouldn't be reduced to harassing noble travelers. I never saw it, you see. My employer did, and thought, who is the most trustworthy team I can send at a moment's notice? Yes, this is Koro talking. He was, luckily, they were on another assignment. We were just interested and weren't too drunk yet. So, I'm like, nice scars, bro. What interests you about this star? Koro. How kind of you to ask, Koro says, clapping his gloved hands together. So few people are interested in the tangled motivations of paid explorers. He spreads his arms as if holding the sky and continues. The world is littered with ruins and fascinating secrets. Trouble is, anyone can claim them. But when something falls from the sky, that's rare, and a man can make his name off such a find. He pauses and then adds, we're also being paid quite handsomely. That helps. Quarrel, enough chat, I think he says. And there's no humor in his smile now. Where's the falling star? Nice scars. I'm just like, nice scars, bro. Where did you get them? I'm also here for the star. Unlike you, I want it. And all of its secrets for myself. I fell from the sky. I'll be honest with you. What are those gloves for you? We might have to fight these guys. I kind of want to be like, I fell from the sky, but like, I feel like this could be alright. I'll be honest with you. I saw a star, but I don't know where it landed. Are we gonna lie to this dude? I feel like it'd be like, I don't know where it is. Like, I don't know where it is. Let's try to deceive this guy. Ooh. Ooh, she's got a lot of points. Ooh. Oh, she's gonna say it. Let's do it. Yes! Koro, success. Koro studies you for a long moment before sighing. Alright, he says. Well, do let us know if you spot anything of interest. I'd like to say we'd pay for the privilege, but if we were rich, we wouldn't be down here, would we, Scan thoughts? If he's not telling the truth, then he's a fantastic liar. Guess I was wrong. That is not something to be proud of, but I would rather not fight just random thugs right at this moment. I want to figure out, I want to get a good grasp of, oh, you just, oh, okay. Well, bye, alright. All good. Nice thinking, kid. That would have been a fiasco. You figured out why they were here, right? Scan thoughts. I knew I couldn't trust Callie. Or Callie. Yeah, Callie. Callie. What's it called? Callie. This is the last time I make that mistake. Oh, they were ambushing anyone who walked by. Yeah. They were ambushing anybody who walked by. Sure, kid. Do you see them ambushing anybody else? Oh. They were waiting for us and no one else. Somebody sold us out. He points discreetly at Callie. Oh, Callie. Excuse me, are you suggesting I had something to do with Koro's plans? Oh. Scanning thoughts. Oh, I cannot abide his rabid paranoia a moment longer. Algren. Are you suggesting you didn't? An old friend of yours just happens to be waiting for us, armed and outnumbering us, as we returned from the greatest find the reef has seen in years. It's a bit too convenient for me. Too convenient by far. Callie. Of all the idiotic paranoid delusions, you really believe this, don't you? You really believe I'd use a half-wit like Quor to stab you in the back, rather than do it myself? Al. You see, kid, she'll stab you in the back first chance she gets, most likely in your sleep. Al, again, he throws up a hand, forestalling Callie's retort. Look, I don't care. Fact is, I can't trust you anymore. I wonder why I ever did. This is the last we travel together. I've got enough to worry about without having to watch my back 28 hours a day. He turns to you. You coming, kid, or what? Algren, I really don't think she was trying to betray us. It was a little convenient. You're really gonna walk away from each other over this? I'm gonna go with I really don't think she was trying to betray us, because like from her thoughts and his thoughts, like they both don't trust each other, and I mean like she does seem kind of violent, but however, I don't think that they're at least initially after each other at the moment. Al, he snorts bitterly laughter. I do. You haven't seen 1/10 of her depths, not 1/20th. She's a backstabbing, not very nice lady. Mark my words. Callie, you're insufferable to the end, Al. Looking for the worst in a situation is the only way you know how to see. Do you know how long I've carried your pain for you, how much I've had to turn away from your judgmental stares? But you're right, I've had enough, she tells you. Child, I am happy to guide you, but I will not walk another step with this paranoid buffoon. Al, finally something we agree on, he growls. Kid, she'll chop off your head and spit down your throat. I'll get you to where we need to go and let you sleep at night to boot. It's up to you. Come on, guys. Let's all get along. This is my first little bit. Why can't I travel with the both of you? Can't you just work it out? Come on, guys. I mean, I'm gonna try it. Callum, she burst out laughing. My dear boy, we have been working it out. Al's petulance, his obscenity, in the face of fact, drive me away every day. He might be strong, but he's also thick. With one C. Only one C in that thick. I dare you to try traveling with him and see how long you endure. Not as long as I have, I'll wager. Algren. His face darkens under her accusations, but he managed a pained smile. As if you're doing me a favor by staying with me, do you think that I don't see your true self in all those echoes around you? That's you, Callie. Every facet of it. Your physician's heart hasn't changed, just the way you present it. Vivacious? I don't know how to. It's VIVISECTIONIST's apostrophe S. Vivisections? Yeah, vivisections. Vivisectionist's heart? Hasn't changed with the way you present it. Just the way you present it. I thought I could help you, but I'll be fine on my own. I don't want to travel with either of you. I'm going to travel with one of these two. I don't really trust either, though. Like, I don't know enough about them. Like, I know that he's really paranoid, or at least, like, she thinks that he's, like, overly paranoid. And that could be a problem, but I want to go with him to the destination. I think going with her, like, it does sound like the better option to go. Oh, are those floating? Okay, they're just floating things. Yeah, I really don't know. We're gonna go. Like, she seems like a more interesting character, and he just keeps on. He's like, I can't. And she's like, I'll literally backstab you. I'll like stab you myself if I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go with Al, I believe. I don't like either of them though. We're gonna go with Al for now, but if push comes to shove, we'll get rid of him too. And we just need to find a cheery group of companions. We're gonna go with Al.
As you wish. Should you change your mind, I'll be at the order of truth. But don't bring the complainer. A farewell to you, child, and best of luck. You'll need it.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh, Al. And good riddance. He gestures toward the stair. Come on. Whatever answers exist are up there. We'll find what you're looking for, what both of us are looking for. Oh boy, we just lost a party member. Tutorial crisis. Now you've dealt with Koro and his goons, you can continue to the city of Sagas Cliffs to reach the city across the bridge at the north end of the platform. Okay, we're gonna... I think this might be a good place to call it a pause for like this episode. I might have to split it up in two if it went too long. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy. I'm gonna keep checking this out because I think this is gonna be the best way to play through this. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining, and until next time.